Hey everyone, it's Jessica with another layout for a Cherry on Top Crafts, and today I'm going to be doing some mixed media for you. So I pulled out some Shimmerz paints from my stash here and a sheet of solid cardstock by Basil, and I am just using various colors here. I've already applied, as you saw, some gesso to my background. I like to use the Finnabair clear gesso. And I just applied it to my background with my spatula, and then I am just using quite a bit of water along with my colors here from these little pots, and I'm just going to apply them to my page, just kind of flicking some on or using my paintbrush. I'm also using some packaging there to kind of smush it around a little bit, but I'm going to stick with mainly this area here, and I'm just going to blend all of these colors together. So I'll list them in the description for you below because I can't remember offhand which all colors I ended up using on this, but I've got quite a few different colors here, and then I've got all of these colors that I'm going to blend here using some water. I'm just kind of applying them and smushing them back and forth and picking my paper up to blend them all together. As you can see, all those colors are just starting to really come together and combine and blend and just look really, really pretty. So I'm going to grab my heat gun here because I'm super impatient when it comes to mixed media and dry time. So I'm going to actually start drying this as I'm swishing it around on my paper so that I can get the look and feel that I want. And I have that gesso on my paper, so it hopefully holds up well. I can see one spot on my paper that it's not loving it, but it's okay. It's all going to work out in the end. I'm just drying up some more of the blobby areas of this that's kind of heavy with it. And I'm drying this as I go with my heat tool, smushing some around with my fingers as well. So I'm doing kind of all the things with this mixed media, just getting it to dry up for me. And eventually here, I'm heating up my laminator beside me. So I'm actually going to run this through my laminator as well to flatten it out because it does warp up pretty good whenever I'm messing with it. So when I run it through my hot laminator, it actually flattens the whole page back out. So I don't have all that warping then. So I am just drying the rest of this up. I've got all of these beautiful colors here are blended. It's kind of hard to see, but with my lighting and things, but you'll see it on the close-ups at the end. So I'm just flicking on some splatters here in some of the colors, drying those up as well. My laminator is still heating up at this point, so I'll run it through there in a second. And then I'm going to add a whole lot of things to this layout. I've got some of this already done, as you can see, because I've actually started this layout once already and didn't quite like what I was doing. So I decided to put this on a sheet of colored cardstock like I have here instead of white like I was using. I didn't like it on the white, so I did switch to this colored background, which I really, really like it now. Here I'm just adding some white splatters with some Shimmerz paint, and you saw my photos there that I'm using. I've got a couple photos from hiking from a camping trip of my boys, and I've already got a lot of layers on my photos because I started this earlier and started using the Simple Stories here and there collection, and so I've got a lot of layers already around my photos and built up already. I've done some fussy cutting with the Great Outdoors sheet that I have here from the Cherry on Top shop, and I cut a whole bunch of little outdoorsy things to use on this layout. And then I ended up pulling out the 49 and Market collection. I think it's called Wherever or Whenever, Wherever. I think it's called Wherever, but I'll link it in the description for you in case you want to grab anything. But I pulled that collection out as well because I really, really love the colors and I thought it would go really, really well with my mixed media. So I'm just going to continue building up the layers. I'm going to add a whole bunch of things to this layout from that collection. I love this little geotag. I'm actually going to pop out the circle in the middle and pop that up with some dimensional foam tape. And then I've got all these cute little outdoorsy things that I fussy cut from the sheet that I've used, and all of these cute little tags that come in the 49 and Market collection. I'm going to actually rip some of these so that I can tuck behind them. That way I'm not wasting the whole thing when it's just tucked behind there. I really like that little frame, so I'm going to put that behind my photo, and I'm just continuing to build this up. So I love lots of layers in my layouts, and I love to add a lot of stuff to my layout. So I'm just grabbing a title piece here from all of these cute little chipboard title phrases. That's going to come in handy in some of my layouts coming up next month because I'm going to be using this collection a lot next month probably. So there's lots of little title pieces in there. ephemera packs and their little die cut packs come stuffed full with so many things, and you can get so many layouts out of just using these little ephemera packs, and I just love them. And the colors in this collection, so gorgeous. I love it. I just feel like I'm going to get so many layouts out of this stuff, and I'm really, really excited about what's coming up for next month. So I'm just going to continue tucking things in here, gluing down with my ATG Gun and my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, which dries clear. You can see all that beautiful mixed media peeking through there around all of my embellishments and things. I'm going to add some rub-ons from 49 and Market as well, and then I'm just going to continue building this up and embellishing. And at the very end, I thought it was still lacking something, so I went ahead and poked some holes in it, and I started threading some embroidery floss through as well. So you're going to see a lot of things in this video, but I'm going to pop some music in here while I finish this up, and I'll stop back in at the end. Here is the finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this process today and working with me. I hope I've inspired you to create something beautiful, and I'm going to link everything that I've used today in the shop description down below, and feel free to grab anything if you need anything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for being here, and have a great day. Bye bye.